Hello beautiful world, my name is PrincessKatey and I welcome you to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about gratitude lists. Have you ever heard of the saying, you better count your blessings or count your blessings? I bet you have. We all have heard or know or have personally experienced that there is definitely an issue with mental health in America and our whole world. And this life moves pretty quickly. There is a lot to take in, a lot of stimuli all around us. And sometimes it can be hard to take time to smell the roses and enjoy the little things or the big things in your life. The sun is changing, sorry. Okay, so what is a gratitude list? It just got really dark. What is a gratitude list? Real simple. It's a list of all of the things that you are grateful for. From the smallest thing in your life, like having toilet paper, to the largest things in your life, like having a place to live and good health. You want to write down everything that touches your life, everything in your life that sparks joy and that you are grateful for. Because remember, there is always somebody out there who has less than you do. So be thankful. Do you have food and shelter? Do you have a secure place to live? An education? A job? Think of the billions of people on this planet, her name is Earth, that don't have those things, that don't have adequate shelter, that don't have clean water. We have water flowing. I have water flowing through my sink. I go to a water park and play in that shit. There's people who can't find clean water to drink and, well, you know, we swim in it and chlorinate it and have fun all summer. So water is not an issue for most of the people that I know. And that is something to be so grateful for, that we don't have to search and search and search for food or water. Now, I also know in America that there's a huge issue with food insecurity. I wrote my whole thesis on food insecurity, so I know that exists, but I know there are also ways to find food. And there's a lot of organizations that help people find food. So the vast majority of people, all the people in my life that I know, have a place to live. They had an education. They have food and clean water, showers, cars, refrigerators, internet, cell phones. So right there is just a little chunk of what someone's list may be. Now, these lists can be very personal and can take some time to process all of the wonderful things that affect you and make you you. So after you've taken some time to write your list, go back over that list and read each item and spend some time with it and put energy and feel that love energy and that happiness that what you read on your list brought to you. How has the things on your gratitude list impacted your life? Now, I don't know about you, but once I start to physically read and see all of the beautiful blessings that I have in my life, I get happy. And that happy feeling can lift, any sadness or depression and make me realize, wow, I have so much to be grateful for. I know I'm going through X, Y, and Z, but wow, look at all these things that have touched my life and impacted me for the positive, for the better. A different type of list that I like to write either on the opposite side or on the other side of the paper of my gratitude list is a happiness list. Examples of things that I put on my happiness list are things like gardening, nature, candles, sunny days, my crystals. Those are all things that make me happy. And this list can be very fun because you're thinking of all those things that spark joy. When we're recondoing this, you're thinking of all those things that spark joy and excitement and positivity in your life. A happiness list and a gratitude list can be really good for your mental health because you're only thinking in positive terms. It's only things that make you feel good. And hopefully, if you're tuning into positivity and happy thoughts, that is what is going to be around you. That's what you're going to project, and that's what you are going to attract. Now, I can't speak for everyone, but my lists are super long. My gratitude list is long. My happiness list is long. When I look down at my lists, I can physically see all of my blessings laid out before me. This is when I like to take time to thank God, or whoever you thank, whether it's Source, the universe, Gaia, energy, or even yourself. Say thank you for each of those things on your list. It's like Marie Kondoing your blessings. Pick up and dissect each blessing that you have and give thanks for it. And if it sparks joy, continue to keep it going. If it's something that doesn't spark joy, you gotta get rid of it. So Marie Kondo your blessings. Now, if you're looking at your lists and you still have a feeling of longing, or there's an area in your life that you know needs a lot of improvement, you need it to improve so you can be happier in that aspect of your life, then I suggest now to learn about the law of attraction, and I would recommend Abraham Hicks. So if you want to learn how to attract more positivity into your life, please do your own research on YouTube of the law of attraction. To start improving problem areas in your life, you are going to want to learn how to reset your brain. Yes, you are going to reprogram your brain into only positive thinking. This is where this research of learning about the law of attraction may benefit you. You want to rewire your brain so that positive manifestation can occur. If you're thinking positive thoughts, you should get positive. If you're thinking negative thoughts, the vibrations will pull you down, and if your thoughts are negative, your surroundings will be negative. There is a quote that I created years ago, and it's, "You can be anything that you want to be in this world. You paint your own destiny." So you physically create each part of your life. And whether you believe that or not, it is true. The thoughts you have, the people you keep around you, the energy that you hold and project in the world, that's what you're going to get. So if you're coming from a place of positivity, we hope that that's all you will get back. And even when negative things happen, you just keep pushing with positive. Again, I learned all that I know through my research on the law of attraction, and it's done amazing things for my life. There was a time where I was in a job that I hated. It was very stressful, and I was in between getting my degree. So it wasn't like I could leave yet because I didn't quite have my degree that I needed in my career. And I hated my job. It was so stressful. And I said, well, how do I change this anxiety and this stress? So I created a manifestation mantra. It's basically like a gratitude list of the few things that you want to project, like the most important things in your life. And it was a mantra that I said repeatedly all of the time. So I wrote, one of the things on my list was, I have my dream job. And I wrote it down and I spoke it as if I already had it. So in reality, I was not at a place that was my dream job, but I kept telling myself that. I kept saying, I have my dream job. Every time I would have to go to work, 16.5-hour shifts, I would do 2 of them back to back. Every time I had to go there, I would say, I have my dream job. And I would say, I am so thankful for this job. I'm so thankful it brings me money and income so I can pay my bills. I'm so thankful for this job that it allows me to have the lifestyle I have, to have the life that I have, the food that I have, the comforts that I have. Thank you, job. You are my dream job. And I just kept telling myself that until I believed it. I essentially reprogrammed my brain into believing that I loved my job and that it was my dream job and it was where I was supposed to be. Until it just became one day. You know, I got my degree and I had a side job, and I told them I got that degree, and they're like, oh, we have a lead position for you. And I just fell into my dream job. And I still say it. I still read that list. I can even show you the list, I think. Here is my list. I just showed you my list, and it's quite personal. That's my personal mantra that I've been stating for over 4 years, just saying it and saying it and saying it. And it's very personal to show you that, but the one at the bottom is I have my dream job. And the one at the top is I have a romantic relationship. Not that my relationship isn't romantic, but it's an area that I would love to ever increase as we approach a decade of being together. I want our romance to ever increase, and that's what keeps our relationship romantic, is I'm always thinking about it. Another one on there is I am fit and healthy. When I wrote that list, not even nice to say it, I was over 230 pounds when I wrote that list, and I just told myself I was fit and healthy. And, you know, that coupled with working on what I ate and my energy expenditure, I eventually became more fit and more healthy. Even just looking at my videos from 1 year ago, I can see the weight that I've lost in the last year. So it took years of rewiring my brain and telling myself I had all those things for a lot of them to be coming true. And that's still my list. And I hope that this inspires you to write your own manifestation mantra gratitude list, and even just the regular gratitude list that we talked about in the beginning of the video, just listing all that you have. My manifestation mantra list, that's like fine tuning on like the top 4 or 5 things in your life that you want to manifest to live your best life and enjoy each day of your life. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I was inspired to communicate this to someone, I don't know who, but I was really inspired to create this video and to share some of my lists with you. Here is like, I'm in my little black book. I found something I wrote that I want to share with you. In 2018, in February, I wrote, I am attracting all of the gifts from the universe. I am abundant in love, happiness, health, and wealth. And that has become one of my most famous manifestation mantras. And if you look at the top of my channel, I wrote that out and added spirituality. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you are having a beautiful 2020.